MLB Network's coverage of Major League Baseball is on the air. Today, it's the second of this three-game series between the New York Yankees and the Cleveland Indians. Going to be an interesting contrast in styles in this one as one of baseball's hardest throwers goes head-to-head with a top finesse arm. Next. Shane Bieber gets the starting assignment for the Tribe in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
Here's Brett Gardner now. He will lead this one off today.
Number 11, Brett Gardner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And we are officially underway from Cleveland as the first pitch misses for ball 1. So, fellas, this Indians ball club, as they begin play here this afternoon, they've been in a nice little groove, winning 3 of their last 4 games.
Yeah, Matty, they've been playing some quality baseball. The first 4 games of this homestand, they've taken 3 out of the first 4, looking to capitalize and continue to play good ball today.
You know, Dero, this is time to get greedy. When you win 3 of the first 4, boy, if you can win 4 out of the first 5, that sets up a really nice stretch of baseball. They'd love to win this one here today and keep that roll going.
With that, here's a look at the Yankees starting lineup. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
Well, I've got an eye on Troy Tulowitzki. He's hit in 8 straight games right now. Talk about fun to watch. Putting together a single here, a double there, doing all the things you need to do to keep this streak alive.
Here's the first pitch to him. Left side of the infield into the shift. Throw just does beat him to the bag as that was pretty close.
Batting third, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
Giancarlo Stanton now. Couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch. In there, strike 1.
Here's a perfect situation. 2 outs, bases empty, power hitter at the plate. He ain't looking for a single and hoping to pass the baton. This guy's looking to do damage.
And set up behind the plate, Rusty Valentine, as you see the rest of the umpiring crew for this one.
Hey, you know, Dero, Rusty Valentine, he's known for having a high and a low strike zone, but he's pretty good east and west. You better keep it on the corners.
Yeah, I'm okay with Rusty's zone, without question. You know he's going to elevate. It's north-south, so you're aware of it. As a veteran player, you can live with that.
That's going to even up the count at 2-2. 2 out, nobody on. And that misses. So after getting 2 outs with 3 pitches, he's gone full to the 3rd hitter here. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. The Bombers kept off the scoreboard in the first. Indians coming up. Lots more to. And the next batter will be Mike Freeman. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
For the Indians, the center fielder, Mike
First pitch
Freeman.
on its way. Fastball in there for a called strike. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. They dropped another one last time out, and in fact, they've won just twice in their last 8 tries.
Yeah, Matty, this road trip's been a little bit of a struggle for this team. First 4 games, they find themselves 1-3. Haven't played particularly well. They'll find a way to regroup. They have to find a way to play a little bit more fundamentally sound. Start there first.
So he notched the backwards K on that one. Mike Freeman is set packing to begin the bottom of the inning. And with that, let's get a look at the starting lineup for the Indians. Mark, what's your take on him against one of the best starters in the game?
This team does it a little bit different, Matty. They're not going to drive the ball out of the ballpark. They are dead last in home runs. Usually a bad sign, but they can score in a variety of different ways. They got guys with great approaches, and they try and move and manufacture runs as well as they can. Be on the lookout for the little things today.
A ball and no strikes. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's 1 for 5. That evens it up 1-1. hit to third. And a base hit as that's into left, and they've got themselves a base runner.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5.
Third baseman.
Nice piece of hit.
Ramirez.
Now at the plate, Jose Ramirez. And as you can see, he's had some troubles here in his own ballpark. That's something he'll look to improve upon in this one. First offering on its way. And a high strike to begin the at-bat. It's 0-1.
That pitch is in triple digits. I think he had to take that one because I'm not even sure he saw it.
And it's fouled away. Before the 0-2, look to first. Just keeping him close. Zimmer stands at first with one out. Fouled off. The next 0-2. Now a double play ball here as this is on the ground to third. And this will go down as an E5 as you can see the exasperation on his face.
Lindor.
So 2 men are on with 1 man out. That'll bring up the switch hitting shortstop and perennial MVP candidate Francisco Lindor. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. First and second now, 1 man out. And it's 1-1. Lindor, who fittingly goes by Mr. Smiles sometimes. He was a first-round pick back in 2011.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Lifted down the line in left. The 2-2. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there. Makes the play, and there are 2 guys.
Batting fifth, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
Carlos Santana. Previous history with Luis Severino. He's gone just 2 for 13. He also has 1 home run. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. But this one will bend foul. Had plenty of distance, though, as it landed in the upper deck. Comes set, the 0-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. 2-1 to the Indians' first baseman.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. 2 down, runners at first and second. Outside and a full count, 3-2.
Boy, not what you want coming out of the gate as a pitcher, right? You don't want to have to show all of your...
And we'll have to leave it there as this is strike 3, and that will retire the side. Indians strand a couple. We are still scoreless. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres.
Leading off for the Yankees, the second baseman,
First
Gleyber
pitch on its way.
Torres.
Here's a high pop-up. Santana has a play. 1 down.
Here's how the Indians are setting up on D.
The first
and
baseman.
if you look at the numbers on this team, defensively, they're in the top 5. Fewest errors in the league. Flashing the leather, picking and grinning. Keep an eye on them. They play stout defense.
No balls and a strike to count. Here comes the 0-1. And he misses with it. 1-1. Well, fans of the art of pitching are in for a treat. One of the game's big-time flamethrowers faces a top craftsman here today.
And you're going to see two different mindsets from both offenses, Dan. Facing the power guy, he's going to come at you. He's going to pitch to his strengths and not your weakness. And on the flip side, the finesse guy is going to try and keep everyone off balance. And I want to see what off-speed pitch he has working.
You know, Dero, that's one of the beautiful things about the game of baseball. Good pitchers come in all different shapes and sizes, and they come with all different type of weapons. We're going to see one flamethrower and one guy that throws below the speed limit.
The 2-2 one more time. And he held up in time, but it's strike three called, and there are two down. Here's Didi Gregorius. He went hitless last night in a game where his guys could push across only one score. Took something off there, but this is hit well anyway out to deep center. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he'll make it to second base now with two gone.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
Here's Troy Tulowitzki now. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. Here's the first pitch to him. And this pitch is taken on the inner half for strike one.
Okay, I see where this guy's going, right? He wants to pitch backwards, a little 0-0 curveball. Don't be shocked if this hitter's sitting all over that same pitch right here.
Slapped hard the opposite way, and that's in there, base hit. And they're going to hold that runner at third base, as even with two away, they didn't like their chances there.
Dan, after that base hit, he's extended his hit streak to 9 games, and you know he wants double digits.
Oh, there's no question about it. Listen, anybody can get a 9-game hitting streak, but when you call your buddies or send out a text message and say, hey, I'm about in double digits, so 9 games is nothing to sneeze at, but he'd love to get it to 10.
Now a throw over, and he'll dive back in safely. Slow roller out to short. Throw on to first, and the Yankee threat goes by the boards as the inning is over. Yanks strand a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. Now at the plate, Jason Kipnis, one of the better hitters in the league this year, currently 7th in the American League in hitting.
Hey, not a bad year for a second baseman. There's some really good two-sackers out there, but second baseman.
Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field, and it's gone. It's a solo homer here for Jason Kipnis. 8th home run on the season for him as the Tribe move out in front 1-0.
When this one left the bat, I thought it was going to be an easy out to right, but it just kept carrying and carrying, and the right fielder gave it a great effort and almost brought it back, but no dice.
Batting 7th.
Here's
The
Leonis
designated
Martin.
hitter, Leonis Martin.
Fouled away. He comes in with that average down in the 240s. 1 home run and an even 20 RBIs. And he lays off for ball 1.
That's not a bad pitch right there. That two-seamer moving away from a left-handed hitter. Didn't get the strike, but I like the idea behind the pitch.
Torres scoops it up. And they'll have no play as he reaches first base safely.
Hey, that's great hustle right
Batting
there out of the box. Not
the right
everybody's
fielder,
getting it right
number
out of
9.
the chute from step 1, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
And now he'll step off quickly and look the runner back. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they pitch out here, but nothing's going on. But he's safe at first as he gets back in time. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Martin gets his lead at first, nobody out. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's straight smoke at 99, guys. It's almost unfair.
The 1-2. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going. The next 1-2 pitch. And a changeup that just about got away from him there as that ran in a bit too far.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Now a ball lined toward the alley in left center. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit.
No mistake what he was sitting on. Fastball, middle of the plate, kept his hands back, stayed through the baseball, and delivers a hard hit line drive.
Set to get his day started. Kevin Plawecki, and it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First offering on its way, and that misses for ball one.
Well, you know, giving up 3 straight hits is bad enough, but now it looks like he's starting to nibble a little bit. It's hard not to when you're getting hit, but you don't want to put yourself at bad counts.
Now the 1-1 pitch is a changeup that's looked at for a ball.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
None out, runners at first and second. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Gardner is there, and he has it for the first out. Well, he thought about tagging and moving up, but instead he's back to second.
All right, here's how the Bronx Bombers are going to set up defensively today.
Number 6.
And guys, what I want you to focus on today is this is one of the new age teams in the game that really rely on statistics and the numbers. And the numbers tell them that they're a better team defensively, moving guys around and shifting as much as they can.
Coming to the plate now, Mike Freeman, 0 for 1 after he took a look at strike 3 in his first plate appearance.
Yeah, always frustrating to go down looking. Everybody does it, though. You'll have a few ABs where you get completely fooled. Look for him to be on the attack early in this at-bat.
First pitch fastball in there for a called strike. And he fouls this one off. Weak grounder down the first baseline. Tulowitzki for 1. But one's all they were ever going to get, and the inning will continue.
Took a pretty long time for the shortstop to receive the ball that time. So that gave the runner plenty of time to bear down on him and take him out. Hopefully everyone's okay down there.
And he may have thought something was on here as he stepped off to look back to first. Now a bluff here as he steps off to looking back at first. And now the third baseman sneaks into position to cover a potential drag bunt. And that'll bring in the San Diego product, Bradley Zimmer. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball one. Twos all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. And a pickoff throw to third. And the runner will get back standing. The 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. After it is Gardner. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. One for the Indians on the home run by Kipnis. We've played 2. It's now 1-0 Cleveland. Stepping in, Austin Romine. And he'll start out their half of the third. Top of the order to follow.
Austin Romine.
This one skied out toward right. Moving under it, Barnes. 1 down.
The center fielder, number 11.
Striding in, Brett Gardner. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. Now the pitch. No balls and 1 strike. This is hit the other way out toward left field. Waiting on it is Zimmer. 2 gone.
The right fielder, number 99.
Here's big Aaron Judge. 0 for 1 here in the early going. First delivery to him on the way. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time. And that misses 1-1. And there's ball 2 now.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Yeah, Matt, that's a great point. If this 2-hitter finds a way on, it really sets up the very good middle part of the order to do some damage after all.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. Here now the 2-2 is laid off and the count runs full.
With the meat of the order due up next, you could probably expect to see something you can handle here with the full count as the 2-hole hitter.
A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They still trail 1-0. So striding in,
leading
Jose
off
Ramirez.
for the Indians.
He'll lead things off here
the
in this
third baseman,
one-run contest.
Ramirez.
The swing, and this ball is blasted to right field. Nothing's going to keep this one in the ballpark. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. 12 home runs for him now thus far. And with it, the Indians have taken a 2-0 lead.
Just a little more than 2 innings of work. He's given up 2 homers. Could be just one of those games for him. We'll see how much rope they give him. It's definitely getting shorter at the moment.
Now time is called, and this might be about a little time for that reliever to get loose.
Francisco Lindor.
So here's Francisco Lindor now. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
Now on 0-2, I don't think we're going to see any more hittable fastballs. If we see one at all, it'll probably be extended out of the zone, or at least that'll be the intent.
And he is in there.
And from the list of stats you never want to hear if you're a pitcher,
the first
we
baseman,
have this. It's only the third inning, and he's
Then
already allowed more hits than he did in his entire last outing.
Here's Carlos Santana now, looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Now a quick move here to step off and look the runner back. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. The 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2.
I don't think he's going to triple up on changeup right there. He seemed to have gotten the timing down on that second one.
And it's fouled away. The next 0-2. Popped him up. Torres is there. And that's the first out of the inning.
The batter, number 22, second baseman, Jason Kipnis.
In is the second baseman, Jason Kipnis. 1 in, 1 out, and 1 on here in the inning.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
First pitch of the at-bat. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Lindor, a runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Perhaps a little low there. It's 2-0. Kipnis very well could find himself starting the upcoming Midsummer Classic. He currently leads All-American League second baseman in All-Star votes.
Yeah, Matty, not surprised this guy is on the top of the All-Star game voting, but you have to take a step back. This is being voted on by the fans, so I can't imagine how he feels to be voted in by his fans to start in the All-Star game right now.
And that misses ball 4, so it's first and second now with only 1 away. So first and second with
number
1 man
2,
gone. And
designated hitter,
the left-handed outfielder, Leonis Martin. Swung on but fouled off to the left. Here comes the 0-1. Hit softly down the line at first. And he'll just step on first here to take the Shure out.
The batter, number 9.
In now, Brandon Barnes. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First pitch on its way. A swing and a shot hit down the corner, and nearly a 3-run shot. Instead, it's a foul ball. Runners at second and third with 2 gone. Just a touch outside. 1-2.
Wow, that's a tough pitch to take. 0-2 fastball just off the corner, and I mean,
a swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. Indians strike for 1 on this solo homer. We're through 3 here by the lake. It's now 2-0 Indians. Back with Mark DeRosa and Dan Plesac, Matt Vasgersian, and leading off the inning, big right-handed slugger Giancarlo Stanton. Here's the first pitch to him. And he pours this one in at the letters. 0-1.
he might want that pitch back up and away. That's a pitch you can really drive if you have the right approach towards that opposite field gap.
A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2. Checked his swing there. Did he go around? No, says the first base umpire. Ball one. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. Trying to nibble here, and he misses to run it full now. 3-2.
Great AB so far. Really like to see this guy work a walk and get on base for this team. Maybe give them a shot of confidence that they got a shot to get back in this one.
And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin stanza number 4.
Up next,
that's an excellent at bat right there. Fell behind
Labor
early 1-2. Didn't panic or start chasing pitches out of the zone. He's able to lay off 3 pitches in a row, and he's standing on first with no outs. That's a great job.
In now, Torres. And he lays off there, 1-0. He popped out in his first trip. Swing and a liner. That's his first base hit, making 1 for 2 now.
Well, that's demoralizing right there. Nice job by the offensive player getting
Now
the head
batting.
out, but that's got to upset you, thinking that ball might have went foul.
Boy, you know what, you hear it all the time that the game, baseball is a game of inches. 1 inch one way or the other could have been the difference between a foul ball and a base hit right over the third base bag.
Stepping in now, Luke Voigt.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. The 0-1. A swing, and he pops him up on the infield, and the infield fly rule will be in effect here.
Now batting, designated hitter.
Digging in now, Didi Gregorius. It was a double for him in his first turn at the plate.
Yeah, he jumped all over that first pitch last time up. Interested to see.
And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. And that'll stay in the park as it's off the center field wall. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate. Tried to make it home when he shouldn't have, and now they've got him hung up. The tag gets one. The tag, and he's out trying to tag up there. It's a double. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, I talked with manager Terry Francona during the break about his thoughts on the Indians' hitters to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
For the Indians,
good stuff,
the
Heidi.
catcher,
Thanks.
Kevin Plawecki.
In there for strike 1, 0-1. Fastball swung on and missed. Hit down the line at first. And a step on first for the out, 3 unassisted.
The center fielder, number 6, Mike Freeman.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Mike Freeman. No hits to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And there's a line drive. Base hit to left field.
I mean, there's no secret right now. There's a fight at the bat rack.
The left
Everybody
fielder,
wants
number
up at the
4,
plate right now. They're
Bradley.
feeling frisky. They're all pulling the trigger early, and it's working.
Standing in now, Bradley Zimmer, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. A ball and a strike.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Freeman leads off first with 1 away. And the pitch misses low and away for ball 2. Ground ball to second. This could be 2. Torres picks it up. There's 1. On to Voigt, and inning-ending double play. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far. And one thing he stressed to me is the need for them to have more competitive at-bats the rest of the game. He thinks they need to slow the game down a little bit when they get into the box. Top to bottom, they're hitting into way too many outs early in the count and not letting the at-bats develop. He's all for picking on a good pitch to hit when it comes, but they need to make sure they're doing more damage on the swings that they're taking.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Troy Tulowitzki is in for his second plate appearance as he looks at a ball. It's 1-0. Checks his swing here, but he does so in time. Well, now that we're midway through this one, it's safe to say that runs have been at a premium, and both starters, doing it in different ways, have turned in excellent performances.
Dan, you could speak to this. Obviously, two different ways to skin a cat. One's a finesse guy working all four quadrants, keeping guys off balance. The other a flamethrower coming right at you.
Yeah, it's been a story of like two different styles of pitches, but both getting the same thing. Both throwing strikes early, keeping the ball down in the zone. As you touched on it, there's more than one way to get around through a lineup, and we've seen one guy with power and one guy do it with more skill and finesse.
Nope, that's inside.
Ball one to start the at-bat. No runs, 4 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. Hit in the air down the right field line. Barnes sprinting after it, but this will land untouched. Liner in there for a base hit.
Dan, are you kidding me right there? I mean, that had to whistle past this guy's ear. That was a scary moment.
They call that the old chuck and duck, right? That was really close, and that's one of the things that most pitchers fear, that line drive that zips right by your head. Wow, that was awful close.
Into the box now, Austin Romine. As the first pitch here has been high, it's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. The 1-0. Line drive to left. Zimmer is right there as he'll put it away without much problem for the second out.
The center fielder, number 11, Brett Gardner.
So a runner at first with 2 away. And up next, the left-handed hitting Brett Gardner. From the stretch, here's the pitch. 0-1 the count. Tying run at the plate, the 0-1. Now that's popped up. Ramirez has got it, and the side is retired. The Yanks leave 1. They're down 2-0. Stepping up to the plate, Jose Ramirez.
For the Indians,
it was a solo shot for him in his last at-bat.
I mean, what a diamond in the rough Jose Ramirez has been for Terry Francona and the Cleveland Indians. This guy burst on the scene in 2016, just absolutely set that lineup on fire. They were looking for a guy to bail out Michael Brantley, and the production they would miss from him in the lineup, and Jose Ramirez filled that admirably.
Still no balls and 2 strikes. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now. Now a foul tip right into the catcher's glove as he's able to hang on for the first out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit, right? That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Now it's the all-world all-star shortstop Francisco Lindor, as he'll pop this one foul off to the left and out of play. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. Cold strike as the slider gets the outside corner.
I gotta say, his command of the corners in this start has been pretty exceptional. He's mixed east and west really well, and it's a big reason why he's had success.
Gardner is there, 2 gone.
The batter, the first baseman, Carlos Santana.
So So coming to the plate, Carlos Santana. He's 0 for 2 thus far in this one. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. 2 runs, 7 hits, no errors to this point for the Indians. Pounded softly down the line toward first, but a foul ball, 1-1. The 1-1 home. Takes a pitch for strike number 2. As anticipated, here's a ground ball now to the right side. Throw on to Voit takes care of him, and the inning is over. Down in order go the Tribe, but they're on top 2-0. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. 0 for 2 from him so far in this one.
Things not looking very good so far in this one, but we're still in the middle innings. They're down by a couple of runs, and this would be the right place and the right time to get something going. The last thing they want to do is to try to come from behind and win this one in the 8th or 9th inning.
Here it comes, 1-0. A ball and a strike. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. In there, and it's even now, 2-2.
2 strikes.
Oh, break out the tape measure. That one is long gone. A solo home run there for Aaron Judge. Home run number 16 for him on the year. And the Yankees are on the board. It's now a 2-1 ball game.
Hey, listen, there's an old adage in baseball that solo home runs won't kill you. This is one of the top hitters in that lineup. So a home run, a solo home run right here is not the end of the world.
Now batting, the left fielder.
Into the box,
Giancarlo
Giancarlo Stanton. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. But facing right-handed pitching so far this season, Stanton brings in a batting average resting just under .320, and they'll look to inch closer to that mark with a base hit here.
Matty, great matchup right here. He's been absolutely hammering right-handed pitching all season long.
This one is crushed. Back, and gone. A solo home run here off the bat of Giancarlo Stanton, and that is 27 for him on the year as the Yankees have tied things up. It's 2-2. Guys, we've seen 4 big balls between the 2 teams so far today. What are your impressions of the long ball display we're watching?
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitters aren't playing, the pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Torres is in for the 3rd time here as he watches one that misses low. It's a ball and no strikes. Fouled off. Hits are even at 7 apiece. Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1. All even now. 2-2. The 2-2. Hit the other way out toward right field. Barnes is there to put it away for out number 1.
Now batting, the first baseman, Luke Voit.
Striding in once again, Luke Voigt. He got under one and popped out his last time up.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Swing and a miss, and he's in control. 0-2.
Hey, I get it. You're all in fastball. You're pulling the trigger at almost anything. But that is way too high. He's going to have to lower his sights.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone. Striding into
Now
the box, Didi Gregorius.
Didi Gregorius.
First delivery to him on the way. And a fastball's in there for strike 1.
You know, guys, sometimes guys don't like pulling the trigger 0-0. They want to see something go by, calibrate the speed, calibrate the brake, and then make their adjustments off that. Maybe that's the case right here.
Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. So 2 runs come across here, both coming via the solo home run. 6th, 7th, and 8th place hitters due up in the bottom of inning number 6. So stepping in, Jason
leading off for the Indians.
He can drive another one out of the
second
park,
baseman,
just like he did back in the
Jason
second.
Kipnis.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch.
Nope.
And here's one that misses to the leadoff man in the inning. The number 6 hitter in the lineup. It's ball 1. Well below the knees, laid off on the changeup there. Here it comes, 2-0. Behind on the swing that time, and it's 2-1. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes, a crucial count for both pitcher and hitter. So, Dan, what was your approach on the mound in that count? Do you still pitch for the strikeout here?
I think one of the keys, Matt, you want to try to initiate contact. The one thing you don't want to do, you don't want to run the count to 3 balls and 2 strikes. Whatever you want.
The batter, number 2,
for a strike.
Designated hitter, Leone Martin.
In now, Leonis Martin. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. Sliced hard down the left field line. That gets down. He's got himself a base hit. The relay, the tag, and he's nabbed trying for 2.
Now batting, number 9.
Coming to the plate now, Brandon Barnes, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A ball and no strikes. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Slapped hard the opposite way. That's in for a base hit, and he's 2 for 3.
Guys, that jacks me up right there. Kept his front shoulder tough.
Now batting, catcher,
was able to stay
Kevin
inside that slider and drive it the other way.
And here's the catcher, Kevin Plawecki. 0 for 2 with a fly ball and a ground out on his line to this point. First delivery to him on the way. And that misses inside 1-0. Fastball just a bit low here. He's behind 2-0 now. And this is pulled fouled as he was way out in front there. Now the 2-1 is a fastball taken high for a ball. Mike Freeman would be next if they can keep this inning alive.
Full count with 2 outs now, so if he could put the ball in the gap somewhere, he could have a good shot of driving in a run because the runner at first will be in motion.
And a backhanded reach at first, but he can't flag it down. And they won't even attempt to run on that arm and right. So despite the runner moving on the pitch, it'll wind up first and second here.
That's the difference in today's games. Pitchers will throw any pitch in any count, but the batter was able to deliver on a 3-2 breaking ball.
Stepping into the box, Mike Freeman. And it seems like maybe they're starting to get to the guy on the mound a bit now.
Yeah, and that could be a sign that he's starting to wear down a little bit, Matt. The first thing to go when you're getting tired is usually your command. So even if you're throwing strikes, they might be a little bit more hittable than they were earlier in the game.
All right, something to keep an eye on if he remains in the game much longer. Domingo Germán trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away. First pitch of the at-bat. And a fastball misses here to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
Well, the Indians have been searching for that big hit pretty much all game. It remains to be seen if they can get it, but now sure would be a great time.
And that's off his leg on the mound. And time now to see quite where that got him. And it appeared from up here at least, and his actions on the field confirm it. It looked like it got him on his drive leg, which could be problematic, of course, for him. But from the way he's trying to walk it off, I think he's going to try to continue. Digging in once again, Bradley Zimmer, one of the bigger spots in the ball game so far. Base is juiced now with 2 away. Chad Green answers the call to pitch here in a big spot. He inherits a bases loaded jam, but needs just 1 out to get out of it. He's set, and the pitch fouled away. The 0-1 offering. He pulls this one into right. Judge is there as he makes the catch, and they'll tightrope out of danger as he strands the bases loaded. 3 left for the Indians. 6 innings complete, all square at 2-2. Back here in Cleveland, all tied at 2 apiece as we get set to start the 7th. But before we do, let's have a look at our game summary through the first 6. James Hoyt is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So striding forward now, Troy Tulowitzki. He was a ground out victim last time up.
Tulowitzki.
Here comes the first pitch. Sends that one out of play for strike 1. Fastball called for strike 2. Skied into straightaway right. Moving under it, Barnes. 1 out.
Up next for the Yankees, the third baseman.
Here's Miguel Andujar now. Last time through was a base hit. comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's Kipnis now, the second baseman. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The catcher, number
Into the box
28,
now, Austin Romine. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him. Gary Sanchez will get the call to pinch hit here as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty.
Gary Sanchez.
Fastball too high to start him out here, 1-0. He'll enter play here at an even 250. 10 home runs and 30 RBIs. Lofted in the air out toward right center. Barnes is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. Score remains 2-2. Gary Sanchez will stay in the ball game as he'll likely do the catching from here out.
Now catching, number 24, Gary Sanchez.
Digging in the switch hitter, Jose Ramirez. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Now batting, shortstop.
Standing in, Francisco Lindor. His career numbers against this pitcher. He's 0 for 4. And a fastball close, but ultimately ruled a ball, 1-0. Line drive to center field.
You think there's any justice in the game? Watch those 2 at bats. Both of them hit on the absolute
first
screws.
baseman.
One's right at one guy, and then one's a single.
Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. Another look to first. And a dive, but he's back in. Stepping in now, Carlos Santana, as he'll take a look at a high strike that time. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Here's a look over first, and they got him.
Hey, a good right-handed pickoff move is really all about the footwork, and that was nice. He got his feet all the way around the first, which allowed his hips and everything else to clear for an accurate throw to the inside of the bag. That, and it was real quick, too.
A little bit off the outside. It's 1-2. A bouncer to the left side. Andujar brings it in. On to first, and this will remain a tie ball game as the inning is over. Nothing doing for the Indians there. Score remains deadlocked at 2-2.
Your
Tyler
attention,
Olson
please.
will come out and take the
Now
ball here as he'll be making his 15th appearance of the year. Stepping in and ready for another shot, Brett Gardner. And this tie ball game is a battle of the bullpens now, and I'm sure you're enjoying that, Dan.
Bullpens are such a big part of baseball now, Matt. All these teams have such good 7th, 8th, and 9th inning guys. It all boils down to whose bullpen is better.
He'll check in here at 277. 6 home runs and 23 driven in there, and he's ahead 0-2 now. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location, and it was obvious in this one today that the pitchers weren't on point, and what happens when that happens? Hitters make you pay, and the long ball was a big part of this one here.
And that's cut on and missed. 0-1. And 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. One out, nobody on. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
Yeah, Matty, you see the same pitch 3 times in a row and you find yourself down 1-2 in the count. Your head starts to get on a swivel here. Is he coming back with it 4 times, or do I have to sit on something else?
You can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes
now
out number 2. Not a lot of offense to go around, but a very tightly contested ball game. 2-2 our score here in the 8th, as it's starting to look more like 1 run may be enough to win this one. Stepping up now, Giancarlo Stanton. He comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Line hard to center field. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Dan, right here you see a situation where no doubles defense comes back to bite you. As a pitcher, were you even aware when guys are playing a foot off the track?
I'll be honest with you, D-Roll. You're so concerned about on the mound trying to get that white ball to that dark brown or black glove that I never really ever turned around to even notice where they were playing. I was concerned about getting the guy out swinging the bat.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. Now a hard liner. Foul. A pause, and the 0-2. Hit hard to short. On to Kipnis at second, and the inning is over. 1 left for the Yankees, and this game is still tied at 2-2. Aaron Hicks will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Ready once again, Jason Kipnis.
Now playing
and
center
to start out the inning, it
number
looks like
31,
they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Behind 0-2 now. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a half swing that time, but it's a full swing in the eyes of the umpire, and that'll be the first out of the inning.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's
number
check
2,
swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
Into the box now, Leonis Martin. He'll swing and lift a ball foul off to the left and out of play. So far, 2 for 3 in this one. The windup and the 0-1. Not close with the off-speed pitch taken for a ball. Bases are empty, 1 man out. On the ground to the right side. Torres blaze it in. A flip from short right gets him, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, number 9.
Ready now, Brandon Barnes is looking for hit number 3 here in this at-bat. First offering on its way. There's a fastball right down Broadway taken for a strike.
That pitch was right down the heart of the plate, but obviously this guy had made up his mind on the on-deck circle. He was taken all the way, and he was going to zone him up.
And another foul ball. Into the windup with the 0-2. Popped straight up. Tulowitzki waits on it. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Indians go down 1-2-3. Score remains 2-2.
Your
Adam
attention,
Simber
please.
will be on the mound to
Now
start the
pitching
9th
for the
inning, and
Indians,
his job will be keeping the ball
number
game
90,
tied until the bottom
Adam
half.
Simber.
Digging in to try it again, Luke Voigt.
Leading
0
off
for
for the
3 with a
Yankees,
couple of
the
strikeouts
first
for him
baseman,
to this point in the ball game.
Voigt.
He's set. Here it comes. Ninth inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Action going on now in the Indians bullpen as they have a left-hander up and getting loose. Hit high and deep out to left field. And that's off the left field wall. And they're going to hold him to a single here as they do a nice job of getting it back in quickly.
Now batting.
He just scorched that ball off the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
Here's the first pitch. And he gets a piece of this one to foul it toward the backstop. The 0-1. Line towards center field. Freeman has to run straight back, but he has it for the first out.
Now batting. Shortstop.
Into the box now, Troy Tulowitzki. There's one away. The runner at first represents the potential go-ahead score. Double play is in order, however. Sharp ground ball to third. Kipnis. Back to first, a double play, and we stay tied heading to the bottom of the ninth. Around the horn. Now batting, Kevin Plawecki. It was a single for him in his last at-bat.
Yeah, guys, everyone knows he's been slumping. Dan, you can certainly attest to this, only amassing a soft.
There's a swing and a high, deep drive headed for the right field corner. A solo shot down the line and right, and none bigger than that one as this ball game is over.
Well, they say better late than never, and that's obviously something that he takes to heart as he puts a charge in one for a walk-off homer. Got to be the best feeling in all of baseball.